Mount Lavinia. It's Danu on Fire Season 4, powered by our friends at LICC Jeans. I would like to welcome you to this stunning place called the Mount Lavinia Hotel. So special to me, one, because it has such a great history and the food is brilliant. I'm going to be dining by the terrace because I'm going to be meeting one fabulous guy. This guy made the most important part of our clothing comfortable. What am I talking about? You'll come to know soon, right here on Danu on Fire. On Danu on Fire, I'm happy to have a man who is a virgin when it comes to television interviews.
What an introduction. Absolutely love it.
His name is Dinushka. I have accidentally saved him as Danushka. He was quite upset about it, actually. For the longest time, I have saved you like that.
I know, right?
But now I have changed your name to Andi.
I think that describes me better than Danushka ever did.
All right, if you're wondering what he does for a living, he actually quit his full-time job to work on underwears.
Yeah, this was back in 2018 that I quit my full-time
Such
job.
a pervert you are, I tell you. You really did want to, like, you wanted to find a way and the approval
To
where you
express
not
my
be
creativity, it was.
but only in certain areas.
Yeah, Macha,
I'm
straight
looking
up.
at just here and here. That's it. Oh, you haven't come here still.
I haven't
no?
gone there yet. My first base started from. Virgin problem.
All right, so tell me about Clubhouse Vivali. Now, you would have seen this brand shown in some of our leading retail stores across the island. You would have got a chance to wear it. If you wondered, oh, this must be like a foreign brand. It's not. Can you please talk? This is a TV show.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
So tell me about brainstorming Clubhouse Vivali and how
So how it started,
yes,
how
yes.
everything. So
And you can also have your test tubes.
Absolutely. So Clubhouse Vivaldi was my brainchild, and we started this about 4 years ago when I was in Boston. I was studying and I was on a student budget, and you know how expensive underwears can get in that part of the world.
Really, in Boston?
I mean, you're looking at about 15 to 20 bucks for a good pair of undies, and then you have that opportunity cost. Should you buy a pair of undies, or do you
just
want
let
to
them
eat
all be
Chinese
loose?
takeaway? Because you're on a student budget.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what?
You took the Chinese takeaway, didn't you?
I did. And the extra calories that you see here, it's. But so yeah, I came to Sri Lanka and I told myself, you know what? I'll just buy a good pair of undies when you come here. So I went on my shopping spree, and there was absolutely nothing that I could find that I was happy with, and everything that I bought.
I have a question. Did you try them on every time you bought one and went back home?
Of course, I mean,
okay.
I tried them on. I bought a few at a time because I could save, because it was relatively cheaper to buy it here.
Was
But
it uncomfortable?
There was something wrong. There was something wrong with it. It
Yeah.
was too tight. It was too hot for the weather.
It was too loose.
Chafing. So many issues, and I was like, I told
Oh
myself.
yeah, that's what happens to me when you have fat thighs.
Sanitize.
Yeah.
I also
Yeah.
had that.
Yeah,
Same
okay.
problem,
Okay.
same problem. So I was like, geez, man, like I can't be the only person out there who's going through all this,
I'm sure others did, but they never
They
thought
just-
of it in this length.
So found a problem, came up with a solution, and here we are.
So did you ever? Why don't you have? I'm going to have this.
Let's do it. What are you trying?
I'm trying this blue one.
I'll try the green one then.
Okay. All right, if you're wondering where we are at the Mount Lavinia Hotel. We are actually seated at the terrace. The crows are going wild. I really don't know why. But this is one of my favorite all-time favorite hotels.
Cheers. I like it.
What was yours like?
It's very difficult to say it's tasty.
I think you leave it back here, right? Yeah, that's
It's
cool.
going to stand by itself.
Yeah. So anyway, we were talking about that's your start to Clubhouse. Did you ever think the brand will pick up?
Well,
How long did you work on your first template for?
1 year.
1 year.
1 year. It took me 1 year to
Who
get
was
my.
your fit-on model? You?
If I'm not happy with it, man.
You are not putting it out in the market. All right. So you were your...
No, I was in the drawing board for a good 1 year. I mean, the thing is, I had no background experience on this. I was not into fashion. I was not into merchandising. I was a corporate finance major. And my plan was to become an investment banker. And then here I come to Sri Lanka, and then my entire life takes a 360. No, 180.
Whatever.
180.
It took a turn.
Yeah, it took a turn.
What
For
did
good.
your parents say?
They were very, very skeptical about
Yeah,
it.
because it's very hard to break that. I want to be an investment banker, and Mom,
I want to make an underwear.
I feel this is where my investment should be, looking after those gems.
It was very hard to. No, they didn't mind me toying with the idea. They just found it very, very. How can I say, like, not
Odd.
up to their standard when it came
true.
to actually doing it.
How to say for a proposal. My son is tall. My son is educated. He's also selling underwear.
Not a typical doctor lawyer.
Definitely hard to put that on the newspapers, my darling. Okay.
But I mean, yeah, that's how it all started. To answer your question, I never thought that I'd be this successful. I mean, I'm still getting there, but it's been an amazing journey. I never thought I'd quit my full-time job to actually nourish
Pursue
and
this.
work on the business. But I've convinced enough people like yourself to buy Clubhouse and to stick with Clubhouse.
Yes, I must say, I really don't have any other, even if I want to wear another, I can't because I don't have anything else. I
And
sort
I'm
of
so
threw it
glad.
after I tried yours, not because I loved it. And also, test and trial, you always say, well, let's see if this will actually last long. The band on top is what sort of defines an underwear.
Right.
Because that's what gives out first. And this doesn't. This will stay with me for the rest of my life. I might die and these might remain.
And that's good.
Yeah, that's the whole point of it. I think I'm going to dig into this.
Shall we try one of these? Yeah.
Well, that's cheese on top.
No, it's
That's
pineapple.
cheese. You have to go all the way in.
Oh wow.
That sounds really bad when we're talking about underwear. All right, so we are going to speak about who this man is, about what he does, how did he come into this trade, and how does it feel so far to do this interview?
Good.
You feel nervous?
Not as much now.
We're going through a 3-hour recording, I told him. It's actually not so long. We just scared you. We're getting into a break. When we do come back, Mount Lavinia Hotel is going to treat us to something so delicious off their main menu. And I've been told it's going to be a 3-course meal, and I can't wait to try it. On the other side, with more right here on Danu on Fire. Big shout out to our friends at LICC Jeans for making this show possible. We'll see you after the break. It's Danu on Fire, and we are here at the Governor's. This is one of my favorite places at Mount Lavinia Hotel. Chef Venura has just really, spoiled us with options and more options. There's everything, you name it, it's there. This is the most cutest thing I've ever seen. This is such a small little lamprey, and that's adorable. Venura, he's amazing. All right, you will actually see shots of him working on the show. So I'm in conversation with the man who founded Clubhouse Vivali, and you're a foodie, aren't you?
I'm very much, and I'm really distracted right now. Then.
Yeah. Focus. Oh my God. What do you want me to do? Remove another button here? So, right. So, what do I eat it with? Just off this? Yeah, I think so. Let's not complicate
I
things.
like the whole chili that's.
I'm going to
on
take the
here, isn't
lamprey
it?
and go
It's
for
really
it
nice.
first. All right. So now put your nappy on.
Let's do it. Do
Yeah.
you wear your nappy like up here?
No,
or
that
do you
covers
wear
my
it-
shirt.
Why do they wear it up there though?
That's because people who don't want to spill or anything, like somebody who's extremely clumsy, I think. Yes, right. I don't know the real science behind it, but I've just said something.
Alright,
All
I'm
right.
gonna sip this
Are you
first.
going for the lamprey or what?
No, you will try different stuff.
Oh, fine then. I'm going for the lamprey. It's too good. It's so cute. It's like a giant trying to work out a little packet. You can eat the baked crab.
You know what? Yeah, absolutely.
I will actually give you my crab as well. if you feel more hungry. Now, let's speak about your challenges. Okay, let's speak about food to start with. Who cooks at home?
My wife.
When you were growing up,
Amma.
that's really good.
Really, 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 really good.
I'm
Oh
kind
my
of
God.
allergic to crab, man. How sad.
Why?
I don't know. I eat a little bit, but it's okay. So tell me. So Amma cooks. Out of the two, now your wife and Amma, who is better?
Ajay, you can't ask me that
Well, I'm
question.
just asking.
I need both women in my life.
No, but tell me so. Who has spoiled you more?
I don't know. The thing is, like, they make such different food. Like,
Stop going around the bush. Tell me who spoils you more.
I mean, both of them do. So it's a difficult one, man. Very
I can see
difficult,
that.
Very difficult. Don't ask me questions like
You
that.
did tell
Danu.
me your mom was the better cook. And no, because the wife is right there. Just so that you can get a handbag on your face. All right, so tell me about you. People need to know about you because you're new to screen. Nobody has ever seen you. So tell me about.
This is my first live interview.
Not live,
Not
so it's
live, so
recorded.
like shape.
But see, this
It's
interview
live
even-
right now, right?
This interview even comes with food.
I
You
know,
will
it's
never
so
get
good.
that.
This is so good.
Okay,
The
so
baked crab.
this you're missing out on joy here.
How's that?
So good.
What's your favorite food? Like, what's your go-to
Why you
food?
ask? This show is from me to you, not you to
Well,
me.
since we're talking about food, I might as well.
No,
ask
I'm
you.
just asking you. Tell me about you. Like, where did you school? Who are you? Where do you come from? Where did you pop out from?
Of my mother.
True. I know you're not done yet, but you can continue eating it later. Now, this journey from Boston to here, did you plan to come back because you wanted to give back to Sri Lanka, or were you always thinking that you will return here?
I've always been one of those kids where I didn't want to settle down there or get PR or anything like that because I've always felt this deep-rooted connection to Sri Lanka and being close to my family, my friends, and really good food like this, like this lamprey, which I can't wait to taste. It's difficult.
It'll be gone
to
before you
find.
know it.
I know, right? Sad. But yeah, I've always wanted to come back. I've always loved to live here. The climate is nice and everything's just good about. That's what makes me happy about being Sri Lankan. That's why I told you need to wear it here. See?
I know, I always do this to myself. I can't find where I lost my popcorn. The food magically disappeared and new food came my way. Now, what we had before, we had 8 types of little goodies from the governors. These are all their signature dishes, the miniature version of it. That prawn popcorn. Oh, God. No wonder Lavinia was roaming around here. That was good food. And this is Venero. If you wanted to know how he looks, he cut his hair and all for the show. Looking very smart, I must say. All right, so you can pick whatever you like.
All right, let's. We'll go
What
into
I-
traditional fish and chips. I'll have a piece of
Oh,
fish.
you want to share?
Yeah, let's do that.
I don't like to share, but it's okay. So now, you are a very shy and introvert person. You have a sister who is very outspoken.
Very,
Yeah.
very. I would say Nangi is like the polar opposite of me. Here you go.
Oh, you're sharing like that.
It's caring.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, definitely.
Oh, you want a full one?
No, I'm okay with this. Okay.
Yeah. I was always a shy kid growing up. I remember it was grade 6, the senior play. And I just had one little sentence to say.
Were you like a flower on a corner? Because that's really sad when you say, I was in theatre. What
I know,
tree.
right? And I just had this one little sentence to say, and all my friends had like major roles. Like I think it was, I forget the name of the play, but it's a very famous
You
play.
were so insignificant in the play.
I know, right? I just had one line, and all my friends had like 50, 60 lines, like pages and pages and pages and pages. And I screwed it up. I was on stage and I was like, I just
Were you
said-
like a delivery boy? A messenger or something?
No, I was a guard. I was the king's guard.
Oh, wow.
Right, I had this sword that I got.
You were just
and,
happy about that, no?
I was just
That's
like,
about
I was a guard and everything.
Okay. We'll speak about his quiet company when we do come back after the break because we need to see through all this that we're eating. We're having the usual, but this is actually
what is that?
not crab. What's the other one?
Ravioli.
Lobster. Ravioli. Are you good with lobsters?
Yeah, superb. I love it.
Excellent. It looks brilliant. We'll see you after the break. It's Danu on Fire, made possible by our friends at LICC Jeans. to the show. It's Danu on Fire right here on High TV, your luxury channel. We are dining at the Mount Lavinia Hotel at the Governor's, making this one of the most, fabulous evenings ever because we were fed so beautifully. And before we get into what is in front of us, you had their signature dish that's coming onto their menu. What is it called?
The Hainanese chicken.
How did you like it?
Hainanese chicken. Fantastic. Reminded me of my times in Malaysia. I feel like the whole dish was inspired by Oriental traditional flavors and
You know
the
your food.
sauces. I'm a foodie man. Though I'm an extrovert when it comes to food. The sauces, the chicken, the rice, the texture, and I feel like I'm on MasterChef.
Oh, yeah, I know. How did you like it? Are you qualifying for the second round?
Really happy, and I'm really glad that Chef Venera decided to put this on the menu.
So we qualify Chef Venera for the second round. We'll see you with the semi-finals. So this is actually a platter of great things. These are all the high-end, amazing sweets that you'll get at the Governor's, all put on this thing just for royalty. All right. Are you a sweet person?
So you said that I can have this, right?
No, you didn't like strawberries. You can have a jambu. Have a jambu. No, you can
You know
have
what?
whatever.
I'm going to.
No, have whatever you want. I don't want to be this.
What is this?
Okay. I'll also have the same so that we go pairing.
Pairing.
So tell me about. Are you a sweet person? Not whether you are a sweet person, you like sweet.
Yes, I love it.
Okay.
I think we all need that little bit of sweet.
Definitely. I should not be having it, but. So, what do you think about Sri Lanka today?
Count the memories, not the calories.
Yeah, I mean, in that case, man. Oh, this is cheesecake, and it's with mango and
mango.
passion. And passion.
How come you have an ice cream? I think I should take this now.
Oh wow!
What do I think of what?
I'm actually taking Chef Venura home.
Man, share him. I ask him. Oops, my wife is there.
Oh.
No, what I meant was like.
Share his skill, you mean? I will. So tell me, no, we were talking about your sweet tooth. What's your favorite dessert?
Ooh, tough one. A hot chocolate fudge brownie that has like lava inside it, topped with like vanilla ice cream.
Okay.
And fruits. I love fruits.
That's just to balance out the evil.
Yeah, I guess.
Now, what's next for Clubhouse? What have you planned?
And
you have always just kept it to underwear. Are you going any further?
It's something that I've toyed a lot with. I mean, I speak to my team every day when we have our meeting. What's next? What are we going to do next? Are we doing good on our products? What are our hero products? Etc. etc. At one point, I think I should branch out into like high fashion underwear. You know what I mean?
Which you wear only for special occasions.
Yeah, like limited edition ones where you do like 10 or 15 and you know, like really exclusive, really high end.
With diamond studs and...
Yeah, crown jewels, right?
Yeah. No, but you can actually, for a special night.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm thinking of doing something like that. But in terms of diversification and what's new, I think we're hoping to expand our operations out of Sri Lanka and move towards Donald Trump.
No, Donald Trump. But you've already got to Australia.
Yes, we have.
And how has it been? What part of Australia are you in?
Melbourne most dominantly because my sister is there and she's helping us out.
And she has always been into merchandise and
yes,
she's good with the trade.
Yes. So that has been a very exciting market for us. Very excited to see how things roll out in the United States.
Would you be embodying a lot of Sri Lanka onto your... Although it's a very small garment, it's a piece of garment, but it's also a piece of garment that brings out the confidence in you. You feel good, and it gives you, like, you have to feel good from inside.
Absolutely.
Would you be toying with the idea of going Sri Lankan, you know, when we go to the foreign market, they always like to have something that brings out Sri Lanka? Sensitive subject? You might end up in prison if you put the wrong ones. Put the right logos, please.
I mean, technically looking at it, about 60% of the lingerie that is produced in this entire world is
Comes
produced
from
in
here.
Sri Lanka.
Of course.
Right? I mean, all the high-end brands. And but would I want to make Sri Lanka the face of Clubhouse Vivaldi? I don't know, because I'm proud to say that it's 100% sustainably sourced and manufactured ethically in Sri Lanka, but I would like the brand to have a more international face to it, a lot more diversity, and I like to toy with the idea that irrespective of race, religion, color, and whatever, we are all human inside. We all bleed red, and I kind of want to bring human.
No, I
out of
bleed
it. You know what I
crystals.
mean? You know
And
what I mean?
diamonds. Yeah, sorry. Tell me,
So,
who
yeah,
would you really
man.
want you to wear your
To
underwear?
model for me?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, you have to try this.
Thank you. What is
I
it?
think it's too
Vattalappa?
rich for you to have one whole one, so I'm giving you up.
Oh, that's a tough one.
This is like some chocolate heaven.
Let's do like a multiple choice. No, it's Ferrero Rocher
No.
chocolate, no?
Yeah,
It's really good.
that's like Ferrero Rocher's crushed at the bottom. My gosh. Where are you, Venura? I'm taking you home. Okay. Who would
I'm
you
still
like?
trying to
Who have you thought?
Oh my god,
like
you know what?
Beyonce?
Bella Hadid.
Oh, okay. That's very odd.
Why?
No, I just like I don't know.
Like, then I would like to have one of the Williams sisters. I'd like to have one from each different industry. or
Any
something.
men?
Oh yeah, for sure. Who's the X-Men Wolverine guy? What's his name?
I didn't act in it still, so I don't know.
Still auditioning.
Yeah,
for
still
it.
auditioning.
I would like one of the James Bond guys to wear it for sure, but I don't know how he'll pull it off his suit.
Okay, I just wanted one person that's good enough. The rundown has been too long. I need to say goodbye on that line. The line attractive made me say goodbye. I was like, it's time that I go. But it has been absolutely amazing. Before we wrap
Thank you
things
very
up,
much for having
always believe in buying local, always believe in supporting local. That's the most important thing. Support Clubhouse and all the other brands that you see in Sri Lanka. That's the only way forward. Thank you so very much for joining me.
Thank you, Danu. Thank
Absolute
you very much
pleasure.
for having me.
The what is
Saxophone.
that? Saxophone. I want to say trumpet. We'll see you soon. Till then, keep smiling. Big shout out to our friends at LICC Jeans and La Ceylon for joining us.